Previously on Scott Flick Snowshoeing.
And this is what I love about Seven Lakes. Right after this, we have our first nice ascent. Hey, let's climb this ascent. I'll tell you what, without the snowshoes, with the crampons, that would have been one slippery climb. All right, so we have Doug with us again today. He's about the only one out of the group I can seem to get to join me. So Holdridge, you ready to do this, Doug?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Ready to do Holdridge. We were just at Seven Lakes last time, getting 7 inches of snow tomorrow, so should actually be able to use the snowshoes then.
Yeah, we'll use them today for traction, but tomorrow we'll be able to use them for a little bit of float as well. Really looking forward to it. Let's get out there and check out this trail.
Oh yeah, let's get the wall.
We're doing the west entrance today. It's a little bit longer trail. Takes us out to the wall. I hope this wall is as exciting as I remember it being. Looking for a good challenge. Ran into a couple people with fat tire mountain bikes. They didn't have those back when I used to mountain bike. For years I actually rode with non-studded tires. I remember riding out at Island Lake and having the bike go one way and I would go the other. That's something I didn't mind doing in my 30s. Later on, I ended up getting a pair of studded tires. They made all the difference in the world. Oh, really nice back in here. Just the way I remember it.
That's better. Okay, I'm good. I just need to stretch my leg from it.
Doug had a good time last night. Didn't roll in until 2 o'clock in the morning. He's starting out a little bit slower today, wanting to stretch his legs a little bit. I'm only saying this because I'm envious. I went for a little hike out at Island Lake with Kaya. We did the lantern walk, which I'm going to do next Saturday, and I'll film that. And I'm hoping to do a little interview with some of the volunteers that put that on, or help put that on. Really neat walk. It runs for about 5 Saturdays in a row. It's a short one. It's 1 mile back to a campfire and then you come back. So it's a 2-mile walk total, but it's a good time. But I'll tell you what, Holdridge, it's beautiful out here. We've got probably 3 inches of snow. No need for float like Doug and I were talking about. But it's slippery, so having the crampons are helpful. There's the west loop and the turtle trail. We are definitely going to do the west loop. Both will take you to the wall, but if you take the west loop, it's a little bit longer, and that's definitely what we're looking for. So Kaya, we're going to go the other way. So these trails were originally horse trails, and then the MMBA, Michigan Mountain Biking Association, got involved, and they've turned it into a multi-use trail system. And now you see a lot of mountain bikers out here. And I just had a guy go by me jogging, so it truly is a multi-use trail system. Coming up on our first little boardwalk. Really nice wide trail system. Hearing the occasional gunshot go off in the background. There is hunting out here. During deer season, I used to ride with a cowbell. I have no problem with hunting whatsoever, and I absolutely love venison. But I also didn't want to be mistaken for a piece of venison. So far, it's been some pretty gentle rolling hills. Wide open. Nice place to snowshoe. Hey Doug, what do you think about this place?
Great, awesome ride. Good trail. Icy underneath, good thing we got the crampons.
The trail is definitely narrower than the 7 Lakes.
Very true. Yeah, you do feel the snowshoes turning side to side a little bit more. And on that note, there's a technique in deeper snow. Anytime you're on a slant, what's important is to keep your snowshoes, especially if you're the first person out breaking the trail, you don't want to be parallel with the slant. You want to keep your snowshoes horizontal, especially if you're the guy breaking the trail. That way it's easier on everyone's feet. And what Doug was just making reference to is there are areas of this trail where it's so narrow in the center that on either side it's sloped up like a valley. And again, in deeper snow, it will be important to keep the snowshoe flat, so you pack the trail down with a nice flat surface. Easier on the legs. This looks like a little fun step up. What you're hearing out there is a couple fat tire mountain bikers that just went by. That howling, that's their disc brakes. Howling as they're descending hills and using their brakes. Like I said, it's a multi-use trail system. It's cool to see everyone out here. Got another guy on a fat tire bike coming through. Just stopped and had a little water and hard-boiled egg. We've been taking our leisurely time going through here. So pretty. Nice and warm. I brought more clothing, but the ambient temperature was 18 degrees. There's hardly any wind at all. So, right, compared to the 15 to 20 below wind chill factor we've been walking in, this feels like springtime.
Love these shoes. MSR Lightning Ascents.
Got that on video.
I did the same thing. Well, if you look at it, the bridge is caved in right there.
No, there's a break in the bridge.
Yeah. Another little boardwalk crossing. So this is the infamous wall. I don't know. On a mountain bike, it was a lot more intimidating than it is on a pair of snowshoes. I say that now. I should probably make sure I make it to the top before I go running my mouth. But this used to be fairly difficult on a mountain bike. For those of you that are cyclists, as you would go up it, especially this section right here, it's one of those hills where you have your nose on the handlebars and the back of your butt is just gently touching your seat. And as you got to the top, right, that section I just went over, there's a tree root system you would have to hop up and over as you were climbing, because if you put too much pressure, what would happen is you would slip and step off. That was kind of the crux of the climb. So this is the infamous wall. I don't know. On a mountain bike it was a lot more intimidating than it is on a pair of snowshoes. I say that now. I should probably make sure I make it to the top before I go running my mouth. It's fairly difficult on a mountain bike. For those of you that are cyclists, as you go up it, especially this section right here, it's one of those hills where you have your nose on the handlebars. Doing the wall. As usual, the camera really does not do it justice. And Doug right now is going over that tree root system that I was telling you about, which is typically the crux of the climb on a mountain bike. What'd you think, Doug?
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Worse on a bike for sure. Rough of a bottom, but they groomed the trail at Seven Lakes a lot more than here. This is definitely rustic. I like it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Not as groomed. We have a 3-foot drop here. We'll have Doug show us how it's done. He's 6'4", he makes it look easy. Hold on, we're gonna try that again. So we just finished the tech loop. Now we're going to take a little left and get back on the long loop. Beautiful trail ahead. pan to the right. Getting later in the day, you can see the sun setting over that lake. And I'll do this slowly so you don't get dizzy. Beautiful lake on this side. And back to the star of the channel, Kaya.
Sometimes the trees make a perfect picture frame.
It's decision time. What do you think, Doug? Do we do Lakeshore or do we call it a day?
We can do Lakeshore. I'm having lunch right now.
Fantastic. Right on. All right, we'll have a little snack and then we'll do Lakeshore. Really pretty back here on this lake loop. Lakeshore, they call it. And this is why. We circumnavigate this lake, then we head right back into the trail, the long loop. And if I remember correctly, there's not too much further to go after that, and we'll be on our way back out to the parking lot. The sun's starting to go down, starting to get a little chilly, but I have extra clothing in the backpack if it seems to get cold. Kaya's on the scent of something. She's really pulling me.
Legs are getting a little heavier.
That's the long loop down there, and this is where the lake loop connects back up with a long loop. So just up here to the right a little ways and we'll be back to the parking lot. And we've got one more turn. And that's it, we're back to the parking lot. Super fun day out here. Still plenty of sunshine. Epic walk. Here comes Doug, wrapping it up. Back to the parking lot. Thoughts?
Nice run.
Good time, right?
Oh yeah. Good hike.
Okay, we wrapped it up. I'm not sure how many miles we went. I'm going to guess 4 to 5. What do you say, Doug?
Yeah, I'm thinking 4 or 5.
I'll be able to check it when I get back and I'll let you know. Holdridge. We did the long loop, added the tech loop, and Lakeshore loop. Super fun day.
Seen some deer on the way out.
Oh yeah, unfortunately we weren't filming, but Kaya really got on the scent of something and she was taking me for a serious drag. I was having a hard time holding her. And just a second later, 2 deer went flying across the trail. But of course, you never get that stuff in the footage. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Give it that thumbs up. Subscribe. And if you'd share, that'd be great. If you have any comments about things you'd like to see in my videos, things you've seen enough of, let me know. Because if I don't hear from you, I don't know, and I'll just keep making them the way I'm making them. Next episode, which will be tomorrow, it should be a really good one. I'm not sure where I'm going yet, but I'm heading out, and we should have 6 to 8 inches of snow, so it should be a fun hike. How you feeling after that walk?
Good, legs a little heavier.
That's our longest time out at once anyway, so see you guys on the next episode.
See ya.